We are currently doing the monitoring, which involves two processes, which are following up and preparing. For preparing, the first thing on our list to prepare is the quality management system, the QMS. To do that, we continue with the 8 steps we started earlier on step 6, prepare to present the QMS file. To prepare the QMS, I recommend you have both a printed copy and an electronic copy. The printed copy is very handy for when you're doing on-site audits. You can pull the file out, and the electronic copy is obviously very handy when you are doing virtual audits via screen share on Teams, which the QCTO will do both of these types of audits. They alternate, some they do virtual, some they do on-site. I recommend the QMS is very clearly indexed and organized so you can quickly find components in it. And the QMS needs to be aligned to the audit form that you will be audited by, so that when you are audited you can quickly find the components that are part of the audit. It also needs to be complete and have all necessary components. So for example, here is an example copy of a QMS folder for the electronic version. As you can see, there are multiple components to this, and the reason why you need all these components and why you need them indexed and easy to find and organized is because your audit will follow the QCTO form 5, this form over here. And each one of these, on the left hand column there is a question that your auditor will ask you, and in the right hand column you will have your answer in which file in the QMS has that answer. So for example, a valid and current lease agreement, signed, valid, authentic and current. So in the QMS that I would have compiled for the client, or you would have compiled using my QMS, or that you would have compiled yourself and aligned to this form, that would be document number LGT-COM 50 Appendix G1 lease agreement and venue. So in our folder over here, these are all document 50 because they fit into the container, which is something I spoke about earlier. And here it is, lease for training venue, Appendix G1. And then you will take that file, open it, show the auditor, and then move to the next file. The entire form needs to be aligned for every single question they have on their form. You need to have it aligned section by section so that your audit, and to do that properly, so that your audit will go smoothly, and to do that properly your QMS needs to be neat and aligned and indexed. So to recap, to prepare your quality management system, I recommend a printed copy and electronic copy of which both are well indexed, organized and easy to find components within. It needs to be indexed and organized so you can quickly flip through pages in your physical copy or quickly find components in your electronic copy. It needs to be aligned to the auditing form so that when you are audited you have already filled this in. It's far too late to do this during the audit, and as they ask you questions in the left column, you give the answers that are in the right column by pointing to the evidence that is there, opening the file and showing them that that is the evidence. The QMS needs to be complete and contain all components. It doesn't help that you've aligned it, but the components that are required aren't there. The quality management system I supply here is currently on revision 7. It's revised roughly once a year, it's done a little bit more than once a year, but roughly once a year. And it has been aligned to the form 5, which is the evaluation form that they audit you by. It has passed all audits. It passed on its very first release and has been passing audits since the 7 revisions that we've done after that. So get yourself a quality management system that is complete, has all components, can be aligned to the QCTO forms and answer all their questions, is well indexed and organized so you can find the components, and I recommend you have a printed copy and an electronic copy of your QMS.